right now, and I'm going to show you something that you're not going to believe. Look at this. This is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office storage facility for found and recovered bicycles. Look at this. Currently about 500 bikes that were left abandoned, unattended, and then stolen and abandoned. Here's the thing. These bikes do not have a serial number on them, so it's next to impossible to reunite them with their owners. It's a real problem here. The number of bicycle thefts is increasing, so it makes sense that we talk about that and how to prevent it from happening. And if your bike is stolen, how you can get it back. Colonel Chad Chronister is here from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Hey, Chad.
Good morning, Russell.
I mentioned it's a growing problem, and you've got some numbers to tell us about.
Yeah, last year alone, we had over 800 bikes reported missing or stolen. This year, already 200. Now, I think the interesting part of this is the national average tells us that over 56% of bikes go unreported. So we know that those numbers, those true numbers, are much, much higher than that.
I want to get to this video because it's important. We're seeing an expert show you how to properly lock a bicycle.
And you're exactly right. This is important. Make sure you have a proper lock. Make sure you're attaching the frame to something, not a tire where someone can remove the tire and the bike's gone. And make sure whatever you're attaching the bike to isn't something that can be easily removed.
Carrollwood Bicycle Emporium did this for you guys. I want to make certain we give them the proper credit on this. But there are various kinds of locks out there. There's that rope-looking lock, and then there's this kind. But I think the point that they would make there and that you would want to make is, at the very least, one tire and the frame, and if you can, both tires. It's a pain. I've tried it. I do it. But it's a pain to get it all on there, but you really need to, right?
It is a pain, and sure, that's optimal. It almost takes two locks to do that. But you're exactly right. If you can at least get one tire and more importantly, the frame, to make sure someone's not removing a tire and the bike's gone.
And attach it to something that's not going to go anywhere, too, right?
Very important, that's for sure.
All right. So another thing that you want to bring home is it's the importance of registering your bike. And you have forms at the HCSO website, but you've also got an event this Saturday, right?
We do this Saturday at West Chase Elementary from 9 to noon. We'll be registering your bikes. And you're exactly right. It is important. Some bikes have serial numbers, some don't. And I can assure you, most owners have no clue what that serial number is.
I don't.
Exactly. So if you register your bike, that bike comes back to you. We'll put that permanent sticker on your bike. If that bike gets lost, stolen, whatever the case may be, we have a much better chance of returning that bike back to you.
And you're going to be doing that for folks at this event at West Chase Elementary on Saturday. But I can also go on your website and get everything I need as well, right?
You can. You could either show up to the event. We have several events. You can look on the website, or go on the website, download that form, send us your information, and we'll send you the sticker for you to install yourself on the bike.
You know, that video that you all sent over of that warehouse, I mean, that breaks your heart because those were birthday presents, Christmas presents, just gone.
It is, Russell, and even just as sad. For a lot of people, that's their primary mode of transportation. So now they're left out in the cold trying to get to school, get to work. You know, riding a bicycle is a much more popular mode of transportation these days. So very important. Keep your bike secure. Make sure you register it so in case it does come up lost or stolen, we can have a much better opportunity of getting that bike back to you.
We've got to ask you this. What happens to all these bikes? I understand you keep them for 90 days?
We do, and there's some good news at the end of this. Some good news. We send them to different charities. So our homeless initiative, you know, we give a lot of bikes to our homeless here in the community. We send some to the Florida Sheriff Youth Ranch for some of our young youth. So that is some good news. But a lot of times they need too much repair. They end up they're damaged, and we can't, and we end up sending them to auction.
Yeah. Okay. All right, this was good this morning. I learned some things over this, so I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Good to see you, Chad.
Have a great rest of the week, everyone.
You too.